Welcome everyone to the Drip G podcast. I'm your host Uncle G, and with me is a man who plays Donkey Kong, Drip Media Gaming. Record this podcast live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere else on the podcast. Also watch this podcast on youtube.com/DripG I said that already. Anywhere that you can listen to podcasts. So Drip. Donkey Kong Bonanza is out. Bananas. Yes. Bananas. How many times can we play that sound, Drip? Are we gonna play?
We're gonna play it 777 times during the podcast tonight because that is how many bananas are in this game. We're not gonna get into all that yet, but
no.
I can't wait to talk about this game. It is very, very good. I'm very surprised. Very surprised. I was not expecting all this. There's lots of stuff we'll get into with that, but it's a pleasant surprise, that's for sure.
I have a beer of the week this week, Drip, and it shouldn't be a surprise because I still have like 40 of these left.
I guess I do too, actually. I do.
Bush
I have
Light Apple, baby. It's still here in my house. I bought the 2 30-packs a long time ago, and we still got a bunch here. So yeah, I'm drinking that tonight. What are you drinking? Are you drinking banana juice for Donkey Kong Bonanza?
It's yellow. Look, it's yellow. So might be.
Oh, a secret.
No, it's not. I'll show you. I actually picked up a few of these Leinenkugel's summer shandies.
Oh, those are great. Those are fantastic.
They're really good. Yeah, they are. And I also have this, which is super cool.
Are you double fisting tonight?
It is no, this is just a empty can that's sitting here. This is a Castle Grayskull beer koozie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sick.
Compliments of good old Matt Moran. How sick is that?
He's the
man.
man.
We had a show this weekend. Yeah, he was making a bunch of merch for us, and he had 6 koozies sitting around, and he just 7 actually. He printed one for himself too, but he made one for all of us in the band. But yeah, it's sick. It's got our new like super uber metal logo on it. I love it.
New track out now. Castle Grayskull. Spotify. Anywhere else music.
Yeah, we just recorded the music video at that show too. It was that show was absolutely.
Awesome. I bet you that's gonna be
nuts.
Sick. That's gonna be a sick music video.
It was. People were
not recorded on a phone, right? Not recorded on a phone.
No, not recorded on a phone. Dude, people were crowd surfing, jumping off the stage. I mean, dude, it was absolute mayhem. It was nuts. It was a really, really fun show. It was good.
And unfortunately, we got to stop talking about your music career because we're here to talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza. And again, we'll be talking about that a lot in detail later. But right this moment, we're going to talk about something that's closer to Drip and I's hearts. And that is Zelda. Zelda. Do we have a Zelda sound, Drip? What do you got over there? The classic. So yeah, you just take this away, man. Because we got cast announcements, but not the full cast. We have Link has been casted officially. And by the way, this is live action if you forgot. So we have a real actor who's playing Link, and we have real actors playing Zelda. And Drip, go take it away, man.
Okay, well, I mean, I actually came to you. We can talk about this. We can go back weeks before you even left for vacation. Or maybe you were on vacation. I don't remember. I wanted to talk about some rumors and stuff that I heard about what's going on with this movie, about casting stuff, about the future plans for the movie franchise, all kinds of stuff. And you were like, let's wait. Let's wait till we have some concrete stuff, and then we'll bring it up. But I'm glad we did, because the rumors and stuff that I was hearing and still am hearing line up with this casting. So we got
I'm gonna pull their faces up while you're talking here. Yep.
We got Benjamin Evan Ainsworth.
Yes.
Now, I don't know either of these two actors. I'm gonna start out there. I don't know either of them from anybody. This kid is young. He's 16. He is 16 years old. He will be playing Link. And he's not a huge actor. He's been in some stuff. They're both like classically trained, and they've done like stage stuff, I guess. So that's cool. He is the voice of he was in the live action Pinocchio. He was the voice of Pinocchio, I believe.
Oh, okay. But I mean, he's super young. He's 16, so there's not really a ton he's done. And obviously, now that he's 16, he's not an adult yet, but he's much closer than probably his last role that he did. Younger. So this is going to be
he is not
this is kind of like
he's
his
not
first
adult
big role.
Link.
This is his first big role.
He's not adult Link yet. He's definitely child Link.
Yeah. Well,
That's for sure.
I think that's the beauty of picking for somebody who's 16 and he looks to be a bit tall and mature. Like he looks like he's probably gonna be like a over 6 foot fella. Actually, I don't know. I'm speaking out of turn. I don't actually know how tall he is. The point I'm trying to make is just looking at him visually, I can see he's gonna be good for both roles, young and old Link. And we'll get to that. The rumors kind of also kind of speculate.
We'll talk
that
about that in a bit. So this kid, he's been acting since he's 7 or 8 years old. You have the picture up, right?
Yeah,
I want to know this first before we move to Zelda. How do you feel about this kid as Link? Like the look? Does he have it?
The picture I'm showing right now shows the two of them. The pictures we've seen of Nintendo shared.
The ones that they basically.
And next to it is Link and Zelda. Not the best like picturesque pictures of Link and Zelda I would imagine to compare with, but yeah, you can't see with these photos, but yes, with these two guys, like with him in particular, yeah, he looks like Link, man. Give him pointy ears. Give him pointy ears.
Yeah,
he's
a
Link.
little lighter hair. Pointy
he's
ears.
a young.
He's
skinny.
He really reminds me of young Link, honestly. Like if you look at like the Smash Brothers young Link, like especially this picture I have. If you go back to the people.com, the one I sent you earlier. Yeah. There's a picture of him there. You look at him like, dude, that's young Link. Like that's him.
But yeah, change his color of hair and style to Link. Okay. Give him pointy ears. That is Link.
Yeah. And he, he's not a big, huge name. And the person they got for Zelda's not really either. She's been in some stuff too. And I really, really like that they went that way.
Bo Bragason.
Yes. Bo Bragason.
Both English actors.
Yes, which is good. I'm happy about that too. I feel like it definitely needs to be that way. She's Zelda.
Dude, she's Zelda.
She's like, holy shit.
This is Zelda.
I was like, oh my God. Like, yeah, that's Zelda. Like,
give her a braid in her hair just like Zelda has. Again, the pointy ears. And the nose, her nose is naturally like Zelda. Like her lips, her look, her physique. She's gorgeous, by the way, and she's
21.
She's perfect for Zelda.
She's 21, so a little older. Our Link is 16. She's 21. I feel like that's like very appropriate age casting if they're going to do like a beginning of the story too.
If we're thinking about Breath of the Wild, Link and Zelda, particularly Zelda, she looks a bit more mature than Link. Like not to say than Link, but she's built. Let's say without being creepy about it. She's kind of built up a bit. So like pick,
she's an adult.
Yeah, like so to pick, even though they say she's 16, right? She's built. Yeah. She's not really built like a 16-year-old. Not what I would imagine. But yeah, I mean, so to pick someone who's 21, I'm probably sounding very creepy when I'm talking about that. I'm trying not to sound creepy. I'm just trying to be just observant here that she has that because she's 21, she's more mature looking, and therefore I think she matches the Zelda much better.
11 years. She did something on Disney Plus, Renegade Nell. I don't know what that is.
I looked through their IMDb's. I know anything they've ever done.
They're both British, like classically trained actors.
Wait a second.
Not big names.
Robert in the chat says the kid's 5'11" already. Again, I've not seen him yet. I've only seen his bust of this photo. But he looks tall to me, so he is tall. And he's gonna sprout up even farther.
He's 5'11", dude. I'm 5'11". That's crazy.
If he's 16, 5'11", he's gonna be over 6 foot. That's kind of what I was gonna say. But then I'm thinking to myself, well, Nintendo wouldn't cast a tall person to play Link, would they? Well, clearly they did. If Robert's right about that. So, thanks, Robert. And Robert gave us a little super chat. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so going back to the ages and stuff, that was part of this rumor that I keep hearing because like I follow a lot of the movie stuff. I'm into the Marvel stuff, the DC stuff, obviously Star Wars.
Yeah.
I follow what's happening behind the scenes, this and that. So there were rumors that they were going to be casting young. And obviously that's true. We see that now. This was before this was announced.
Yeah.
Another big part of that was that this is planned already to be a trilogy. Now, we don't have any word from Nintendo about that. We don't have any word from anybody, but I forget who was the guy who did it. I forget the guy who did the leak, but it's a guy I hear of all the time doing Marvel leaks and stuff, and he's spot on like almost every single time. The guy knows what he's doing. He's got actual contacts. So he's reporting that this is going to be a trilogy. So we don't have a lot more to talk about, but I do have one other question for you. Knowing what we know now, knowing that we have a 16-year-old playing Link, a 21-year-old playing Zelda, let me ask you this. Where do you think they are going to take story from? What do you think we're going to be getting in these movies? Are we getting a game? Are we getting like Ocarina of Time? Are we getting something like that with a young Link and old Link? Are we going to have another Link actor, or do you think is it going to be original story? Like, what do you think? Which way are they going to go?
So I think we can draw some conclusions based off of the people they chose and their ages. Tell a lot. Specifically what that tells is going to be very hard to decipher, and it's going to be different from person to person. I think maybe my bias is speaking more than my observance here, like my opinion. I really want this to be a Breath of the Wild Link and Zelda. They're not necessarily the best Link and Zelda. I know that there's really good Link and Zeldas out there. I mean, Twilight Princess for one. I mean,
those are the best.
Those are like the best Link, like story wise. I mean, not even a question. It's like the best. Like I won't.
That's where I hope they go. Somewhere not that. Go ahead. I'll let you finish, and I'll kind of say what I want.
But in terms of like the Link and the Zelda and those two, in that Breath of the Wild game, on one hand, I think that's like where they should go. But on the other hand, tells me they shouldn't go there because they just did 2 games in a row with those, and it's like, do we really do another one? And it's not a game, but it's a movie. But still, but that's it. I gotta look this up real quick. What is this guy's name? What's the guy's name? Tell me the character.
The actor?
Yeah, his actor. I need to find out how tall he is.
His name is Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. All right. While you're doing that, I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell you what I think here. Here's what I think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna go with mostly an original timeline of his story. I don't think it's going to be fully like they're building everything from the ground up and making their own thing.
Yeah.
But I see them going somewhere, starting the movie out in kind of a scenario where you're looking at like the way Twilight Princess starts, where you're in a village and you're kind of doing your own thing. But he's young. He's in a village. You know what I mean? I feel like if they're going to go that way, he's not going to be a knight. I don't think he's going to be a knight for like the army already or anything like that. I think he's going to be just a kid, you know, maybe not even, maybe it could be something like he's in the forest. It could be like an Ocarina of Time, start out like that. But I think they will take bits and pieces from Zelda lore all over it and make an original story out of stuff that already exists. Instead of having like pieces of the timeline from this game, that game, whatever, you know, all spread out, I think they'll take the pieces that make sense and build one, you know, one connected timeline. And I don't think we're going to see anything like Skyward Sword. I don't think it's going to be like the beginning like that. I think we'll get that story. I think we'll get history, you know, through dialogue and stuff like that. I don't think it's going to be anything like that, though. I'm very interested to see what they do, though. I really hope it's something that's true to like Zelda lore, but also at the same time, like its own thing. So I don't know. I think the casting's great, though.
Okay. So I'm not sure if Robert made the same mistake that I just did. I almost went with this, too. It looks like there is an Australian rules football player. His name is Benjamin Ainsworth, who is 5'10".
Okay.
That so
ain't him.
That's definitely not the guy we're talking about here. So unless, and I can't without further research, that I can't do. Oh wait, no wait. IMDb Pro says right here, Benjamin Evan Ainsworth is 5'11". So Robert was right. Sorry for doubting you, Robert. Okay, this is all happening in real time. We do the show live. So 5'11" is really throwing a wrench into this because it can't be Breath of the Wild Link and Zelda. But before I even say what I'm about to say next, again, we do this live. I'm thinking live here. Every game is a new Link and Zelda. Why wouldn't they just do another new Link and Zelda for the movie? I think that probably makes the most sense.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what I was saying. Yeah, like it still takes from pieces, but this is its own thing. And you have to remember this. I feel like you guys are a little too hung up on how tall this kid is. It doesn't matter.
Camera tricks can do a world of wonders.
That's the magic of movies. Yeah, it does not matter how tall he is.
And 5'11" is not that tall. It's not super
how
tall.
I am. That's not that. Yeah, it's not crazy.
We're not dealing with a 6'5" person here. It's 5'11". Yeah, you can very easily flub the height in the movies.
Yeah. And how tall is she?
Don't know. Good. That's a good question. Wasn't even thinking about that. I assume. I mean, I average height woman is right about where Zelda should be.
5'7", I think, is average actually.
Yeah. I'm 5'7" is an average woman's height, I believe, in at least in the United States. Of course, when you go to different regions, it makes it very different.
Yeah. Okay, but I mean, either way, I think it's good casting. I'm all about it. I can't wait to see who Ganondorf is. I cannot wait to see who they cast.
That's going to be a really nice one. It's going to be something we don't know, and let's talk about that. They're no names, and by the way, she is She is literally 5'7.5". She is an average woman. So
okay, so
yeah.
Yeah,
good size.
I think they're going to keep going with this. Are we like, what other characters are we going to get though? Like, are we getting Tingle?
Oh, I mean, the world of Zelda Cat. I feel like that's its own podcast.
Oh yeah, it is. We'll get there. Yeah, once we get a little closer, we'll get there. But I don't know. I love the casting. I think it's great.
Beetle. We need Beetle. Joey Pitts. Beetle is a necessity.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Love Beetle.
Yeah.
I need to get that one on the board for you. That's a great one.
Yeah. I don't know. I love it. I think it's good. We don't have to spend a lot of time on it. I did want to talk about it though. The trilogy thing, I think, is probably the most interesting part of that leak, and I believe it even more now, just seeing who they cast and how young they are, because that was part of it. So
yeah, and one more thing before we get off it. They're no name act. Well, I shouldn't say no name. That's disrespectful. But they're not
lesser known.
They're lesser known actors. That's a really polite way to put it, Drip. They're lesser known actors. They're not, Tom Holland. And
I'm actually
the
glad
person who played Peach,
Holland.
whatever her name is, can't remember right at the moment, who played Peach, that girl.
God, I can't remember
She's
her
wonderful.
name.
Did a great job of Peach. She was in other things too I've enjoyed. But
yeah, I think they just announced she's playing something else cool in Star Wars now.
Oh, nice. But yeah, so we didn't go with very highly known actors. We went with people who were
I think it's a good thing for this,
known.
especially with something brand new like this. It's hard to like disassociate. You know what I mean? Like, that's Spider-Man. Like, that's Spider-Man. It's hard. Some people,
but it makes sense because Sony's helping Nintendo with this, by the way. And
yes, this is
and that Spider-Man is Sony. So I mean, the connection was there. It just made sense, but they didn't do that.
Yeah, I think they did a good idea. Oh man.
One more.
That's true. Yeah, Joey, I gotta. Yeah, if the leader of the Gorons isn't Dwayne Johnson, I'll be upset. I agree. That's actually perfect casting.
No, it's not perfect casting.
Just make him like
he's
Maui.
Too fit. He's too fit.
No, he's gonna be a rock though. Who cares? He'll be a big rock.
He needs to. No, a bigger person, like someone who's literally bigger. Pick a sumo wrestler. Like that's what we need for that.
Dude, he plays Maui. He's about to play live action Maui.
They're not going Dwayne the Rock Johnson when Link and Zelda are nobodies. No offense.
And he better have a musical number too. I want him to have a musical number. That would be great.
Speaking of musical number, Drip, we have an ad to read, and it's gonna. And it's going to be for Savage Raven. Today's episode is sponsored by Savage Raven. Once again, they're sponsoring a set of episodes. We appreciate them for that. Shout out to Savage Raven for that, but also having great products, Drip. And as we all know, the Switch 2 is here. It's been here for over a month now. It's a bit bigger and heavier than before, which is a great reason to pick up a grip from today's sponsor, Savage Raven, formerly known as Skull & Co. Drip. Don't get it confused. They're both. They got a ton of products that are exclusive for Switch 2 that will help you protect your new investment, as well as make playing on the new beautiful big 8-inch screen a bit easier. They got travel cases, which is what my favorite is right now. In my hands right here, the Savage Raven Max Carry Case, as well as their Neo Grip, which you have in your hands, Drip.
Yeah, the Neo Grip's what I've been using for the Switch 2. Literally since I unboxed it, I put this on. The only reason it's come off is to test out other grips for the channel, but it goes right back on after I'm done. I do want to talk about something else because Savage Raven has something brand new on their site right now, up for pre-order. If you haven't gone to look at it, go hit the link in the description right now and check it out. They have a new grip. It is the grip case.
Yes.
If you remember old school Skull & Co., they had their first one was a grip case. It was a little weird. The grips were a little bit strange, but then they came out with the the crystal case. And then they had the grip case for the Switch Lite, which is what I used all the way up until I just sent you that Switch Lite, and it still had the grip case on it. But this is a fully redesigned grip case. It is up for pre-order right now. They are going to be shipping it later this month. I think next week, actually. They're going to be shipping it. You can get 10% off of that or anything else on their website by using the code DRIPMedia at checkout. Link is in the description. Code's in the description. Make sure you get over there and check it out.
Indeed. Drip already said the information there. Make sure you guys go to savageraven.com. The link is in the description. Check out their products. They support us. And one more thing I want to mention. I've been rocking this matte screen protector, which I've yet to make a video on specifically.
Oh, man.
That's
the thing.
With my studio lights, you can't tell how much of a job it's doing, but I'll tell you right now in person, it's doing a fantastic job. I took this on my vacation with me. I played outside. I played indoors under a heavy light. I played in front of a window where the window light was on there. Everything has been perfect. If you guys remember, if you guys are like me, you're always kind of angling your screen to kind of get away from that light. You don't have to do this with this one. You do not have to angle it anywhere near where I used to with a regular screen protector or just naked screen. Big improvement. And theirs is the best. Theirs is the best matte screen protector. Make sure to buy theirs, not the competition. And that is Uncle G Production saying that, buying it with his own money.
They literally asked me if there was anything else I needed when they sent me the grip case, and they're actually putting out the new version of the Joy Grip too. That's also on the way. So if you're looking for one of those for your Switch 2, you can get that too. Those are very cool.
Yeah.
But that was the thing. I was like, there's something else I wanted, and I can't remember what it is. And it was that.
It's worth the money, Drip. Buy.
Totally forgot. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy it. Yeah. I really want one. I like the one I have on, but I have the same thing. It's just their the clear version.
Yeah. So thank you, Savage Raven, by Skull & Co. for sponsoring today's episode. Yes, banana. That was a perfect banana press strip because it covered up the harsh stopping of the Wii music that I was playing throughout all that. So perfect. That was perfect.
I knew that was happening. That's why I did it.
Yes. Drip. Speaking of bananas, Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's out. It's in our hands. We've had it for a week now. It's been a week with Donkey Kong Bonanza. What are your initial thoughts?
My initial thoughts are I am insanely impressed and surprised. Very surprised. I mean, I knew it was going to be a fine game. Nintendo puts out, fine games all the time. There's not a lot to complain about when it comes to a Nintendo game. They're usually a pretty high standard. I'm very surprised that it is as good as it is, though. How much I love it. It's one of those games that's got me to where I'm playing and I'm like, okay, just one more. I'll just find one more banana and then I'll stop. Wait till I get to an upgrade. Once I get an upgrade, then I'll stop. And then it's like, well, I got 3 bananas and I only need 2 more. So let me just go find 2 more and then I'll stop. And then I'll stop. And it's like, well, now I'm right here by the guy and I can do the thing and open this new. I'll get these, then I'll go. Yeah. Yeah. And then you're hooked. Hey, no sound.
Motherfucker, that was on me. I just had a great thank you, chat, for fixing that. I'll have to edit that out. I said a whole thing, Drip. I'll go back to what I said. We'll just restart because from what I just said, I'll try to do that over again. But going off what you just said, Drip, in Mario Odyssey, they show you the amount of moons that you collect, that you need for that level, and it's not that it was bad, but you saw the amount of moons that you needed. Whereas with Donkey Kong Bonanza, they show you 5 bananas that you need, right? And then as you get 1 banana, then I only need 3 more bananas to get to the next skill point, and then I get the skill point. Then you I only need 2 more skill points to get to the next, upgrade that I want to get via skill points. And et cetera, et cetera. It keeps on going and going. It gets you hooked, like you said.
Man. They do.
So,
they hook you.
Hopefully I summed that up what I said quickly.
That was good. That was good. I am somebody who plays games. I don't know. Nintendo games will get me to the end. I can usually play a Nintendo game all the way through. So this isn't like a crazy thing, but this is one of those ones that I'm having trouble putting down.
Yeah.
Like and that's the thing too. It's not like I'm trying to like speed run through it to get to the end either. It's like you could do that with this game. Like these bananas are not required in any way. I mean, you have to get some of them just because you're beating bosses and doing this and that. But like technically, from what I've seen so far, at least on sub-level 600 where I'm at, none of this is required. You can get through the game. It may be a little tougher, but you don't need any of this stuff. You could just go to the exclamation point to exclamation point to exclamation point straight through and probably do it pretty quick. But there's so much stuff. It's like you talk to that person and then it's like, it zooms out like, okay, go talk to this guy over there. He'll help you out. Or you got to go see this thing over here and see what's up with that. Between the place you are and the place you have to go, it's like every 3 steps, there's something. There's a banana or something you can open up and go in and do a little side mission.
Yeah.
Or you see somebody else needing help, or, you pound the ground. You're like, oh, there's a banana under the ground over here. That's weird. Let me just dig down here and see. And it's thing after thing after thing after thing. And it's like, you have the point A to point B, but it's so easy to just get sidetracked. I mean, it's crazy. There's so many things. And I want to say this because it kind of goes back to just me being surprised. I played this game in New York. This is not the game I played in New York.
That's what people are saying.
It was a bare bones stripped down. It was just that first area. And then like you could go down into where there was like one of those little alligator looking things that when you beat it up, it's got the golden skeleton underneath.
Yeah.
One of those was like the boss down there. And then it was like you open the thing and that was kind of it. And then you could go do what you wanted for the rest of the time if you did that part quick. But like there weren't any of the thing, like all the stuff that happens like before that, like in the mine, all that stuff. And then like you don't even get the little guy, I don't think, on your shoulder, the rock that ends up turning into Pauline.
Yeah, you get him at some point early on, but it's not right away.
Yeah, in the mine. That's still in the mines. I don't even think they did that in the demo I played. Maybe they did, and it just was a much lesser thing. Because you have to like go out. I think
Beat 'em Up said, Drip. I think Beat 'em Up said when he was streaming and playing the game, I think he said they didn't even do that big area in the mines that wasn't there.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah, that's what it was. There was a big piece missing. There was a huge piece missing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I only played that, 15, 20 minutes, I think I got to play.
Yeah, it seems like that the mines and the game we have now is the tutorial, basically. And you play basically a tutorial of the tutorial over there. Very...
Yeah, well, and then they let you go into that first area, too, but you don't get to do much in there. You don't get to do much. I came out of that like, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It was fun. Like, the destructive stuff is cool, and, like, it looks great. The mechanics are cool. Everything about it's really cool. It's just like, it's not like grabbing me like that, but I'm like, yeah, it's cool. It looks cool. I didn't even make a video on it. That was like the one game I played I think I didn't talk about after I came back.
It was. And
it was like the one game, because it was like, it's fine.
You said something earlier that I was going to say before I realized my mic is muted. I was about to start saying that I am not surprised that this game is good. I understand why you are surprised. Like, it makes sense. But for me, I didn't quite see the full picture. Don't get me wrong. I didn't predict this good. I mean, people were saying Game of the Year before it came out. I'm like, you're crazy.
Yeah,
I'm on record. I'm on record saying that there's no way this game's winning Game of the Year, and I might have to eat my words. Maybe I'll have to eat a hot one chip challenge this year if Donkey Kong wins.
Oh God, don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't even talk about it.
We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm on record saying it's not going to win Game of the Year. Now, I don't think it's really Game of the Year material still. Like, it's great. Super fun. That's not a trashing of it. I just don't, it might be in the top 5 to be up there, maybe. But it's not going to There's more games from Nintendo this year to come out. There's 2 more games from Nintendo this year that could come out and dethrone it.
Metroid Prime 4 and what?
I forget. I was thinking Prime 4, but then I'm like, there's another game, right? But I guess not.
Pokemon ZA.
No, not Game of the Year. Oh, hey Drip.
We're not even talking about that.
Drip.
There was
a Pokemon Presents yesterday.
No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't.
Dude, they're a joke. If they don't realize
Moving
their franchise is a joke in the gaming community, then I don't.
Yeah,
like, I don't
from
get
Pokemon.
It, man.
No, I think this is 100%. It's going to be nominated. I don't know if it's going to win, but it's definitely going to be nominated. Dude, this is great. This game is amazing. It's so good. This is the first time that I've been playing the Switch because this is, in like Mario Kart, you're not looking that close at like lines and things like that. But this is the first time I've got to really play a game from Nintendo on this console where you can really see what's going on and like, God, it looks good. Like everything looked good in the other the last Switch with Nintendo games anyway. But it was just like those lines were a little jagged and it was like, yeah, it looks good, but like with this I'm like, dude, it's crispy. It looks good, man.
Hold on. I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer guy. It's not crispy. Like it's sharp. Like at points, but even the frame rate dips, and it's utilizing DLSS as most Nintendo first-party games will. And you can see like the shortcuts they're taking. Like I have been analyzing the looks of this game on TV, blowing up in 4K.
Okay, I've been playing mostly handheld
and in handheld, and I see them in both. But play on your 4K TV and just really analyze what's going on. It's impressive because the gameplay is like just the concept of beating up your universe around you, updating in real time. Everything is destructible. Everything becomes your surfing board that you can like surf on a rock. You throw the rock, you rip it off, you break. You can dig into the ground super far. Like I'm not saying this game isn't a technical marvel, because it is.
It's great. It's awesome.
It is the best example of what the Switch 2 can do.
I'm not pixel peeping at
as of now.
It looks good to me.
Well, you can't say it looks crispy and then say you're not pixel peeping. You can't say both of those things.
I mean, well, I noticed it because I remember looking at Switch games and it's like, these look fine, but then you look at the edges. It's like those, you could just see the jagged edges. You don't see that in this.
No, you don't see it. That's anti-aliasing.
I mean, Donkey Kong's.
That's very one specific thing. Jagged edges are
Donkey Kong's furs moving in the wind and shit. Like, it looks good. It looks
also, good. When you see jagged edges, that also is because of the resolution. And yes, the resolution is, so there's better anti-aliasing, right? And the resolution is higher. So yes, jagged edges are gone. However, Drip, you told me you couldn't see the frame dips. Don't you sit here and try to tell me about performance. You can't even see when the frame drops.
On the TV. Yeah.
Watch the best, most boring YouTube channel in the world, Digital Foundry, talk about this game.
You know what? I've stayed away from that on purpose.
And like the game drops to 30, plenty of spots. It's not souring, it's reality. And sorry, reality sucks sometimes. Okay,
I don't want it. They're very.
They get so much flack, and I'm trust me. I don't watch their channel often. I just watch it when I need to. But the information they give week after week is good information. It's great. I just don't want it because it upsets me sometimes. Look at that, crispy. Stop it. Can you stop with that? You can't tell me I'm not a pixel peeper. I can't see frame drops, but look how crispy it is. That's like saying, oh my god, the cheeseburger at Bacon Town is the best burger I've ever had. I also don't have taste buds. Like, wait, huh?
Hey,
come on, man.
This is the best burger I've ever had.
Banana, actually. It's the best banana you ever had. No,
okay,
I'm not.
Hold
on. Let me just say, I said it, so let me finish what I've said. I'm not saying this game is unimpressive. I'm not saying this game looks bad. But it's not like, whoa. What's going to be whoa is Metroid Prime 4 when that comes out. That's going to be whoa. Okay? That game is good. Because it's going to be the same game basically visually from Metroid Prime Remastered on Switch 1, but higher resolution and higher frame rates. It's either going to be high resolution.
And there's going to be a lot more stuff.
That game is crispy. That game will be whoa. This game,
we'll see.
Mario Kart World, whoa. Crispy? Yes. This game, it's too ambitious to be that crispy for the hardware that it's on. That's what I'm trying to get at.
That's fine.
Nintendo has said they sacrificed some performance and obviously some resolution at times with the variable resolution to make the game more fun, and that's fine with me. I'm totally fine with that. I love it. But let's not pretend like this game is the best looking game we've ever seen. It's not.
I don't think it's the best looking game I've ever seen. I think it looks really good. I really love the way it looks.
Me too.
I think it looks very nice.
Me too.
And my point was, I feel like for the first time I'm seeing the Switch 2 being the Switch 2 as far as it goes to like Nintendo games. Like, yes, obviously Mario Kart is much better on the Switch 2.
Yeah.
But this is in that you're moving so fast, there's so much stuff going on. This is the first time I can see a Switch 2 game from Nintendo and like appreciate what it is, and I like it. I'm very happy with it. That's
one more thing.
Basically what I meant.
Atomic in the chat. One more thing. Frame drops, in my opinion, are pretty few and far between. Although I have noticed them. The resort layer wowed me visually on my TV. Again, it does look good. It's much better than most Switch 1 games, but I've noticed a lot of frame dips, and it seems like throughout the game there are tons of them. Like whether there's a lot of particle effects on the screen or some bosses are going to be all in 30 FPS straight up. Like I think one Digital Foundry did showed a boss fight, and the whole boss fight's 30 FPS. Like it's not a frame dip; it drops to 30 at some point. So I mean, like it people saying Link's Awakening remake on Switch 1 had frame drops. That game hardly had frame drops compared to this. This game is kind of a variable frame rate. It's not locked. It's simply not.
No, it's not. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's the VRR on the screen hiding it from me or something. I don't know.
Maybe. And also it's showing you the power of the Switch 2. It's impressive what it's able to do. It's just not. Let's not pretend like it's running on a PlayStation 5 here. It's not 4K 60.
No, well, no one's pretending that.
Some people will. But yeah, I agree. It looks banana. It looks great.
It looks good.
Let's speaking of Megaboyd in the chat, who said that Bacon Time burgers are freaking amazing. Thank you, Megaboyd, for
Yeah. We were talking last night in Discord about this game. He got every banana in the first level, which
that's great.
Fucking legend.
Cheers on
Holy
you,
shit.
man.
There's so many. It's like 50.
Hey, can you press the banana button 50 times in honor of Megaboy getting 50 bananas?
No, okay.
You're done.
So he said something that is actually very very interesting about this game. Because,
by the way, get in our Discord. Feel free. There's a podcast Discord in the description of this podcast.
Yeah. Definitely do that. We were talking about it, it's like, a platformer, but this really isn't like platformer.
Yeah.
This is more like exploration. This is much more of like a sandbox, go explore, find stuff. You're not really doing like a point. It is a point A to point B type of level system, but there's so much stuff to do from point A to point B that you're not really just like going through trying to get there. You know what I mean? There's so many bananas to collect. There's so many other things going on that it is in that sense, like, and I'm not gonna, I use this loosely. It's like that Breath of the Wild type of thing where it's like you're going to do something, but it's like, oh shit, look at that. Like I gotta do that. And you hit the ground, and you see, oh, what? I saw that under the ground. It's a banana. Yeah, okay, I gotta go get it. Or you see it in a cavern or something like a little bit further away.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much of that stuff. And we'll talk about that, whole thing here a little bit more in a second. But it is more of a, it's just a completely different thing than something like Mario Odyssey, which is like a platformer. I think this game's better than Mario Odyssey. I think it's better than Mario Odyssey. I like it a lot better than Mario Odyssey, actually. I really loved Mario Odyssey. This is different. Have we figured out if it's the same team yet?
Yes.
Like officially?
I believe officially. Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously. Like the clothes and the way all that works, it's like it's almost the exact same. Like you find certain seashells or this or that or like whatever fossils, and that's what you use as currency in each land. The cool thing about this one is all those clothes though actually do something. They help you, which is much cooler. Much cooler. I like that a lot better.
Yeah, let's not stray too far away though. What you were just talking about. So
yeah,
I think this game has. I think it's fair to. I don't think it's really a platformer either. Now that we're kind of talking about it and thinking about it that way, I agree that it's not really a platformer. I haven't played a month yet, and Megaboy in the chat here says that there's more platforming as I played today. So yeah, I mean, but it's not a platformer.
There are areas of like platformish.
It has
platforming
stuff, but I mean, elements. I think is what I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It is more exploration. It's a lot more exploration than something like Mario Odyssey was.
Yeah, because dude, I mean, the whole game is to explore. You're trying to find the bananas that are dug in the ground, deep into mountainsides, you know, on the edges of cliffs, underneath the rock, underneath of exploration. It's an exploration game. It's a 3D.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a what did I write here? It's a 3D adventure game with platforming elements. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, that's I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I like the structure of this game a lot better. This does one thing that Odyssey did also very well is keeps it pretty fresh from level to level. Like as you keep going, they do introduce new things, and there's like, you know, you're finding the same things, but you're kind of doing it differently. And there's just, it's got a nice, I don't know, it's got a nice balance of things where you don't get like bored. You don't feel like you're doing the same thing over and over and over, which I need that in games. I don't know. I really, really, really like this game a lot. I'm only on level 600. I went to 700. I saw it, but I can't do anything there. I had to wait.
Yeah, I'm on 300. I'm on 300 now. So I'm quite a ways behind you and really far away from the center core.
And I believe there's a lot more. I think
I'm still on the crest, right? If we're talking about Earth, right? If you remember from, you know, Earth class,
I know where you're at.
I'm in the crest of the Earth right now. We haven't even made it anywhere near the core. So, and that's the goal, is to get to the core. So yeah, I'm not. I'm not close yet.
It's very good, and I did talk about. We can kind of go into this now. This is, and it's not the same, but this is exactly what Nintendo did with Zelda. They did this with Zelda when they made Breath of the Wild. They took the franchise and completely reimagined it. Like, yes, we've had a 3D Donkey Kong game before, but it wasn't like this. And this isn't like the 2D games either. There are nods to the 2D games, obviously, and there's some stuff, but I mean, same as Breath of the Wild and any of the other games that we had with the earlier 3D games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've taken the franchise of Donkey Kong and given it its own area to live in. This destructible kind of exploration platformy type thing, and it's its own brand new thing. Like it's not a 2D like a Mario Wonder type thing anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not that. They've made it, they've given it its own little area to live, which I love. It makes me much more interested in this franchise, especially going forward after this game. I mean, I haven't even finished this game, and I'm already like, yeah, we need another one of these for sure. Tons of bananas. We don't really take a long time on this, but like, dude, 777 bananas in this game. It's unbelievable.
Play the banana sound. You talk about bananas, you gotta play the banana sound.
Yeah.
Banana.
I feel like I've heard that like a million times. But yeah, this
in
is
this stream
man.
or playing the game.
Both. But I don't know. I feel like this is definitely Donkey Kong's Breath of the Wild moment. For sure. Like they've done
I'm coming out. I want the world to know Donkey Bonanza's great.
I would imagine, and any of you big Donkey Kong fans in the chat, let me know. But I would imagine this kind of feels.
Hold on. You mean the Donkey Kong fan?
Yes. Joey, yes. This feels, I would imagine, to a Donkey Kong fan, what Breath of the Wild felt to me. Like when I got Breath of the Wild for the first time, being a big Zelda fan for a long time, the 3D games were this. And then all of a sudden, bam, they're this.
Mhm.
I imagine that's exactly what this is like for big Donkey Kong fans too. Like this is that huge jump, and they took it in such a good direction too. This is just it's like you're basically like the Incredible Hulk, just smashing. It's awesome. It's so good. I love it.
It's like you took the team who made Odyssey, which you did.
What you did.
You told them to make a game like Breath of the Wild for Donkey Kong, and then you said, the way he moves in the game is the Incredible Hulk. Like those three elements. Just
I mean,
make an incredible
it's
experience.
It's done very, very well. Did you see the Nintendo Life video? Alex took that first area and he destroyed everything
I
down
did not.
to just.
No, I didn't.
Oh my god!
I saw a
It looks so
screenshot of
weird.
somebody on social media who did that.
They made.
Did
Nintendo
Alex
Life
do
put a
that
video
on?
out.
That's
It was
great.
really funny to watch because he had like a whole system of how he had to do it because you can punch some stuff, but the stuff above it, instead of falling, it just stays.
Right.
So you have to really do it systematically. But it was crazy looking at it with nothing else because it's just that like green bare metal.
Mhm.
Like it was really, really wild to see. And honestly, seeing that shows you like how deep some of those layers are, which makes sense. I mean, it makes sense.
They're hiding
They
bananas
don't
in
want
there.
you just going down to the bottom all the time, but like it gives you a little bit of insight into how they design stuff too. Like the main NPCs you have to talk to, if you notice, they're on solid ground most of the time. They're not on a platform or something that you can break. They're standing. If they're important,
Most
they're
of the
on a
time.
place where they're not. Yeah, if they're not important, they're in other places. But if they're important, they're on solid ground. They don't have breakable stuff underneath them most of the time.
I mean, some of
Which
the
is
NPCs are breakable themselves, if you know what I mean. I mean, you just
Yeah.
the rock
think that's,
guys.
like,
You just
one of the
kind of
funniest. That's like one of the funniest parts of the game. Like you talk to somebody and it's like, "Hey, yeah, what's up?" And then you're like, "All right, boom!" And then it's exploded. And it's really funny because then when you hit some of the people, then Donkey. I don't know if you've noticed it, but when you hit them, Donkey Kong goes, "Bam!" It's a thumbs up.
Nice little thumbs up.
Yeah, like after you beat a boss, if you go back to him and him, like afterwards, they're sitting there,
Yeah.
like, bam.
You
Like,
and I
hey.
yesterday were hanging out in game chat. We were doing that. How trendy.
We were, yeah. We played a little in game chat.
And I was laughing at the fact that I had like one of those blue rock characters, the NPCs. I had accidentally like just threw a piece of that same material, like that blue material that he's made of. I threw it, but I threw it right at him by accident, and it stuck to his face, and it looked like he had like a cancerous growth coming out of his eye because it didn't go away during the cutscene. I had to destroy him to fix him. I had to. I was like, "Oh no, dude! I gave you a growth. I gotta kill you, and you'll come back perfectly fine."
Yeah, little things like that I have really enjoyed because I don't know, the destructible stuff's awesome. It's done really, really well. Done. Really,
I like
really
the
well.
musical aspects. We're both musicians here.
Yeah, yeah.
I love the musical aspects.
Great.
I mean, like I love that to press the left bumper is to make her sing, and that shows you that where your next checkpoint is. That little hand holding I appreciate because I lose track all the time where I need to go.
Some of the little void things to like open them up. You got to sing, which is cool.
And she's gonna sing. Didn't she sang in Odyssey? That was like she was the mayor, but she also sang in that game. So I mean, like it makes sense that she's a musical character for them. So she'll sing, and it works really well. She's 13. She's underage, but if you guys have taken a nap in the bed when you make a bed for Donkey Kong,
dude, like what the hell?
I'm not just being a weirdo.
Weird.
Like guys, read the dialogue. Read the dialogue. It's so suggestive. Like
it is. It's like, whoa, bro. Like, calm the fuck down. Jesus. Why did Nintendo put
you
that in
said
there?
she was
weird.
13, and then you have this you replace one word in the dialogue, and it changes the entire sentence.
It's
multiple sentences. It's very odd.
I didn't think about that till you said that yesterday. We were on game chat, and I was like, oh god.
I was just joking. At first, I was just joking about they're sleeping together. That's funny, huh? But then I'm like,
no, but
then I'm reading the dialogue. I'm like, well, if you just replace
I've been
one
word, a
word,
lot of that.
it's
I only
like
heard a few
rated R.
Yeah.
But speaking of her dialogue, she is fully voice acted the entire
Which
game.
I like.
She's talking she's talking full sentences all the time. Cutscenes, no cutscenes. I love that.
Yeah. Like whenever things are happening in the game, like she sees stuff I don't sometimes. She's like, "Oh, look, a banana." I'm like, "Wait, fuck you." Oh shit, there is a banana right there.
A banana?
That's happened several times.
Did you say banana?
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to get this a little closer so I can.
Yeah. There you go.
Um,
Hey, points in the chat for anybody who counts the amount of times we play that sound throughout the podcast tonight. There you go.
So this is something we talked about yesterday. I think you brought this up. And if you have, I guess this is like a slight spoiler, but I think they showed some of this in a trailer.
Yeah. It's not a spoiler.
There are some areas that you go into, and it goes into a 2D, like an old school Donkey Kong Country style 2D level.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like Tropical Freeze. I mean,
Yeah, it only everything's destructible.
Right, but everything's destructible. It's great.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. It's very, very, very well done. The question is, would this work as a 2D game if they went back and made a new Donkey Kong 2D, but took this with them?
I mean, like, it was my question, so of course I think they should do it.
I'm with you. I mean, I'm 100% with you.
And man, like, let's just take Zelda for example, because that's a franchise that has both 2D and 3D games for Nintendo. And look what they did with Echoes of Wisdom recently.
It's literally the same thing we're talking about with Donkey Kong Bonanza is Breath of the Wild. And then you go look at, like you said, Echoes of Wisdom, which has Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom DNA all over it.
Yeah.
But it's a 2D game.
I want to, because I was playing the Bonanza level where you're playing a side scroll of 2D, but everything's breakable. It was great, and I'm thinking to myself, and I was thinking to myself, like, if they really just ran with this concept for a 2D game, just like said, we're going to do this for 2D, and we're just run with it, make these intricate levels where you break things, it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah,
like it's going to be super awesome.
The short levels. I've only been in what? 2 of them, 3 of them. I was in one, I think. Oh no, you got the one when we were on game chat.
Yeah.
I did hit another one. Dude, I want them to be longer. Like I want more. I want so much more of that. That's really, really well done.
Yeah, like I played a bit of Tropical Freeze, and it's good. Not my game, but it was fine. I had fun with it. The challenge of it was fun.
It's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge.
But again, I put it down. I'm like, I don't really need this. But that in Bonanza is great.
Yeah, I want more of that.
It's really good. Like and design things to be breakable. Build your own 2D platformer. Literally.
Yeah.
Break your 2D platformer. Solid levels, all rock. Just break your way through.
I think that would be great. I would love to see them do that. I'd love to see them do that. I think that would be, honestly, I think that's a way to take the 2D Donkey Kongs. Honestly, why not? I mean, I feel like they've kind of carved Zelda stuff out and it lives over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There used to be a lot of overlap in a lot of their games, like the 2D Donkey Kongs, the 2D Marios. There's a lot of overlap there. And I mean, even if they were to do like a regular 3D Donkey Kong, it would have been a lot of overlap with Mario. This does not it does a little bit, but like it's such a different thing. It lives in its own little area over here, so they could keep, the Mario Wonders, the 2D Marios like that coming. Turn the Donkey Kong 2Ds into something like that, which gives it its own little area to play in. It's not like, oh, we got another 2D platformer that's just like a Mario game, but it's Donkey Kong and it's, harder and you've used different things. It has its own little area. It makes it its own thing. I think it's a great idea. I love the idea of this being a 2D type game as well someday. Really, really love that.
Yeah.
I want more of those levels. I don't know how many there are in the game, but I've only seen 2 so far.
Right. And for now, we have Bonanza, and it's great. I am not very far. Drip's a little farther than I am, but neither of us are very far. And yeah, man, it's a ride that we're gonna go for. I'm gonna stream this game at some point this week. Plan tomorrow is to make the video I need to make that I've been working on this week, testing the product out. Make the day tomorrow, and then that's in the morning, afternoon, and then in the evening. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, I'll be streaming this on my YouTube channel and Twitch channel simultaneously. So make sure to follow me down there. Check out playing some Donkey Kong Bonanza.
So you got a video. You got a video coming out, huh?
I do. I hate to do this during the Cyber Draven sponsored episode, but I got to do this because I love this thing. This is from JSocks. Shout out to them because they sent this stuff out for me to check out. Not a paid sponsorship, just a nice little, test the product out for me. And I said yes, and I love this thing. So the video's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't have that one here.
It's great. This thing is great. I can't wait to show you guys more tomorrow in the video. I don't know if it'll go out tomorrow, but I'll make it tomorrow. So I keep saying tomorrow. Probably not going out tomorrow,
so
but
now
I'll
that
make
Jeeves
it tomorrow.
back, I have a video that's ready to go out too. It's been edited that I got to see.
A big one.
22. It's 22 minutes long.
It was a big one. I did it for you. I'm surprised how quickly I got it done.
You killed it. Hey,
I was taking my time, but I still got it done probably within 6 hours.
14 Switch cases tested over 14 days.
Mm-hmm.
A new Switch case every day. Thanks, Coco Baby, for the inspiration on
It's a great idea.
Title idea. Yeah, it's huge. It's every slim case I have, and it's like, I mean, it's 2 stacks like this high. It's crazy, but I go over all of them. It's great. I can't wait. Can't wait to put that one out.
By the way, how do you say their name? JSocks? What do you say?
That's what I've been saying. They're the sponsor of my video, so
Yeah,
I hope
you
I'm
call
saying
them-
it right. That's what I've been calling it.
I heard that somebody call them JSO because they took it like in a French direction. I'm like, I mean, I don't think
They're not French.
I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say they're not French. They're Chinese. It's all over their stuff.
Yeah,
it's Chinese. It's
not French.
They're
That I know.
not. So I mean, it may not be socks. I admit it might not be socks, but it's definitely not so. That's Chinese. Or excuse me, that's French.
Yeah,
Not Chinese.
Real quick, I do want to talk about one more thing of this game because
Okay,
I know we were about to wrap it up. There was something else, and actually, Megaboyd is the one who pointed this out last night when we were talking in Discord as well.
Meg, we need to get you streaming so you can stream this game.
The difficulty level, especially early, is quite low.
Yeah,
Quite low.
I have
There's really zero difficulty in
I
the
agree.
first 3 to 4 areas. I just now in the 500 area found a boss that I didn't just wipe the floor with in 2 seconds.
Wow.
Because I mean, the first 3 or 4 bosses, I mean, you can turn your Bonanza Kong on and and just and they're dead.
Yeah.
Dude,
I forget to use that thing. I forget to use that ability. I forget I have it, and I just wreck face without it. I don't even need it.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have in certain situations, especially when you get in some. But in the boss, with the bosses, it just mows through them. But I have 2 of those abilities now, and you have to use those abilities in tandem for the boss that I just played, which was a whole new thing that I hadn't had to do yet. You can't just run up on it and because it's doing some shit that you can't do without that other ability.
Right.
And you got to chase it around and catch it, then switch over to the other one, and you can, it's cool. It's the first time I've had to do that. It's getting more difficult. I notice as you go now into the 600 sub level, the enemies have gotten a pretty good amount more difficult. They're the same enemies. They just have more shit on them. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're bigger, they're meaner, and it's I don't know. I feel like they really, really hold your hand through the first 4 areas though. So
Yeah, I mean, for me, I hardly ever lose a heart. If I lose a heart, it's ooh, oops.
How many times have you? I've only actually died once. I think I've died 1 time.
I have 0 bananas for deaths. I've not died yet.
How many bananas do you have?
Ooh, that's a great question. Before we wrap this up, let me just open the game up. I think it'll tell you right on the title screen.
You gotta? How do you find that out?
It's right on the title screen. My game's already booted here. Wait, I'm not on the title screen. I'm on the I opened the game already. No, let me close the game.
Okay, yeah. Go to the save. I have 157.
Oh, it's in the save. I've already closed it. I have a lot less than that, but I'm probably close to 100 by now. You should have a lot more than me though, because I have.
Yeah. Well, okay.
You're twice as far as me.
What was it? Level? I don't remember what it was. I was in a snow
Ooh,
area.
Jeff is 377 bananas. Yeah, tell us in the chat how many bananas you got so far.
Yeah, I'm at 150. He's also on level 900.
Yeah, he's much farther than we are.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I did the wrong thing, but it's okay.
I went to the snow area. I told you how I feel about snow areas. I don't like them. So I
haven't been there yet.
If I came across a banana, I got it. If I didn't, I just was trying to get the fuck out of it. Honestly. I didn't want to fuck around with the snow area. Not my thing. Not
Right.
my thing. I hate
I'm
snow areas.
desperately
I
trying
hate
to get
snow
this
levels.
up quickly. I keep ruining this. I gotta wait till I can pause here. Okay. Pausing. Save data. I have 89 banana.
Okay, you're getting up there almost to 100.
Yeah. I think if I'm probably I have a lot more bananas than you do relative to where I'm at. It's because I have almost 100. You have only like 60 more bananas than me, but you have played 3 more levels than I have.
Yeah.
But it's not. I'm not competing. I'm just saying, like you probably
sounds
should
like
do,
you're competing a little bit.
You are.
Okay.
You are. You. Well, I'm going to ask. My next question is: are you kind of coasting a little bit? You're exploring a bit, I'm sure, but are you just kind of getting to the next checkpoint? That's your main goal.
Both. I'm doing a little bit of both. I was doing a lot more exploring early, and then, like I said, I got to level. I don't want to spoil where the snow is, but when I got to the snow place, I was like, fuck this, I got to get through this. So there's probably a ton of bananas just still sitting there that I haven't touched.
Yeah,
and
I think the first level 100, I didn't get many bananas because it wasn't until 200 I realized on level 200, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. There's way more bananas than I think there is in this game. I was like, well, I accidentally went somewhere by accident and I realized that there was like 4 bananas around. I'm like, oh, like there's bananas everywhere in this game. You said 777. That doesn't surprise me now, but when I started level 200, that would have shocked me. I'm like, I would have thought there's like a couple hundred bananas in this game.
Yeah, because if you go to the map and then go to the collections, you're gonna hit Y for bananas, and it will show you. Like I'm right now in what's called the forest layer, and there are just on the 500 level 48 bananas to get.
It's a lot of bananas, man. Yeah, but we're going to play this game more. And next week, we'll probably check back in with you where we're at and how we're doing with it. When is the next Nintendo game to come out? This is July. Oh, by the way, there could be a Direct next week. Ho-hum.
Oh, wait, this week. There's a Nintendo game coming out this week. You're not buying it, though. You boycotted it.
Oh, it's not coming out. It already came out. They're releasing DLC. Jamboree.
Yes. The Switch 2 edition is out.
You mean DLC?
The Switch 2 edition.
It's literally just DLC.
Is that this week?
That they're packaging as a Switch 2 game for $80, which is a travesty. It should just be $20. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Like, I love Mario Party. This is conception that I hate it. I love it. What I don't love is the amount of Mario parties. I'm done with them.
July 24th. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
There was a Pokemon Presents. We didn't talk about that because we were very angry about Pokemon and kind of nothing going on. They didn't do anything for their fans. They did everything for their wallets yesterday in their Pokemon Presents. And speaking of wallets, Mario Party, it's a cash grab. You're a chump if you buy it. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry.
I'm buying it. Can't wait.
What a chump. You're
anybody want to play Mario Party with me? Let me know.
Stream it.
Get our cameras out. It's gonna be great.
If you stream it, I'll buy it. You're not streaming it on your Twitch.
Probably not.
Definitely not there. We'll see about that. There's rumors about Directs like maybe this time next week we're probably talking about a lot of new game announcements potentially. But we'll see. Yeah. Rumors have been rumoring, but the actual results have not been happening. So I think at this point, my opinion is we're going to get one in September at this point. That's when we'll get the announcement of the date for the delay of Metroid Prime 4, because stuff
it's not coming out in 2025.
It's literally about to be August, and we don't have a date for it. It's not coming out this year.
We're getting into the territory of that. Yeah, we're gonna need to know something soon because we're getting into the territory of not coming out this year. This is feeling very Tears of the Kingdom-y.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap this show up right now. But if you're in the stream, don't go anywhere. We're gonna hang out for an after show. But if you guys are listening on audio platforms or watching on YouTube after the stream's concluded, we're gonna catch you guys next week.
Later.
Nintendo, every single show. Dreadlock Zelda, cheatless is slow.